gosh, there was no like 3, 2, 1. I'm assuming I'm live streaming. I'm testing a new setup on Restream so I can live stream to YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. I don't have a Twitch. I now have a Twitch account. So what am I doing here? I'm testing out this setup because I've got quite a few things I'm going to share about Simatones. Simatones. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. So you can see what I'm doing here. Yes. So Simatones is this online place. It's an online database that you can listen to the frequencies that is produced by a machine that's no longer made. So I want to see first, am I actually online? Am I actually streaming? I'm not. I'm just going to check myself real quick. How do I check? I should be on Facebook. And yes, it's working. I do need a light. Okay, so I can stream. Okay, so now I need to test if the sound is working. So you're looking at the main screen for Simatones. And as soon as you log in, you can either explore the frequencies. You can, this is in the order that they were added. Now, you can also go through the categories. Let me see if you can hear it. And there's oh, you can't see the whole screen, can you? Not really, huh? Okay, well, I guess you can see enough. Okay, so let's go to one of my favorite ones. Let's do liver. Now, these are frequencies that are digital versions of a digital sound from a device that's no longer available. So what you're hearing from the speaker is what I'm hearing from my speaker. I just happen to have a different speaker that's way better. Now I'm going to test and see if you can hear this. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to test if I need to check myself on another device. I don't know. Is there a chat on here? Is there a chat in here? Is anyone here? breathe at night and try not to. But because I was talking about something that's helped me today, it just kept giving me violations, and I'm used to that. So I am no longer allowed on the TikTok shop. But my point is, I am here. Yes, yes, yes. This is a really neat light that I'm using. I can see back here. I just got it recently, so I don't remember the price. It's got really fancy. Here's the price. Now it's not too fancy. Here's a green area. Anyway, I'll figure that out. So I'm going to keep this playing and listening to the sound forever. And although I'm going to play it really loud, you do not need to have it all the way loud for the benefits of sound frequency. So, or of frequency sections. Because the sounds that you're hearing, they're affecting your body right now. By listening to it, you're already being affected by it. Now, how long does it take for it to have a lasting effect? About 5 to 7 minutes. And that's because your water, you are literally a body of water. You're a body of salt water. You're a salty bag of water. And the sounds are coming through our body of water. And those waves are changing the structure of your water. It takes about 5 to 7 minutes for it to take effect. It has been studied by people with brains and stuff, with diplomas and doctors and further names. So I'm not going to state who they are. That's not the point of this stream. I'm not here to convince anyone about frequencies and how they work. You can go to someone else for that. If you don't believe in this stuff, go well. But what I am here for are those that already know the benefits. So I don't want to say I'm not going to waste my time explaining. I'm going to explain how these sessions work. But really, everything is about frequency, vibration, and energy. Everything that you see and everything that you hear becomes a part of you. Everything that you do changes your actual body frequency. So the sounds are, these sounds have been studied to directly impact a very specific way person. In this case, so I'm going to get on here and I'm just going to test the other. I'm on YouTube, so I can test out, but I've never been on Twitch. Okay, I went on Twitch today to see what games I could stream. But then I was like, I can't play somebody from a regular platform, so maybe I can play. So we're going to listen to Liver. Like, check this out. This is really cool. So I'm really excited that I'm able to share this. Oh my gosh, this is going to make it easier. I'm also on YouTube, so, and I think you can replay this, which is seeming and not be here for periods of time. but that's because the intention is for you to really be listening to the tones. And right now, I'm kind of just going through. I might talk about a few of the features, but I really am just testing the software. So I don't know where the chat is. I'm guessing there's chat somewhere. Let's see. Again, we're listening to frequencies for the lip. Okay, so are you able to hear me now if I stop the sound and then speak? So usually when I'm streaming, like I'll stream on a direct platform or on TikTok, I can just lower the volume and talk over it. But that's because I'm using two different setups, like a speaker here and the mic on another, but I may not be able to do that here. So I'm going to rewatch this and I'm going to make sure that it is clear. So it looks like you are able to hear me. So I just need to make sure I pause it, which is fine. I will not talk over the sounds and I won't be talking that much anyway. The point of this is for you to really listen to the tones, and it's about 5 to 7 minutes before information is remembered by your body. So immediately your body of water is going to respond to the frequencies, but it doesn't necessarily remember it after. It doesn't take that long though. It's about 5 to 7 minutes for the information that the sound waves are carrying and your body of water to literally remember it. Okay, so when you recreate new cells, when you generate new cells, which we're doing all the time, it's creating a new version of you, a new DNA lineup. Your genetic code is actually different. And this is called epigenetics or biokinesis. I learned about this initially from Dr. Bruce Lipton, and he still talks about it. But this is about using different things to change your physiology. In this case, it's sound. Some people use essential oils, visualization. All those things can be used to incorporate with frequencies, but this is really pretty potent, zero side effects other than maybe falling asleep. And I play it really loud, but you don't have to have the volume that loud. You can just have it on low to medium. So I'm going to put it on liver just for a few more minutes. Actually, let me switch over to, let's go to kidneys just so you can hear that. These are my two, I listen to them every day. Liver and kidneys, those are, I feel like it's my go-to. And I'm just kind of getting used to this view. So bear with me. And thank you for your patience, you guys. Okay, so I'm going to go to kidneys. Here we are. And I should be able to just play. So I go here. There's really two buttons. It's just play here. And then this little loopy thing is just for looping. So if you just play it without doing anything, without clicking this, it'll play for 10 minutes and stop. But I sometimes will not be here at the end of 10 minutes and I don't want it to just be silent. So I will have this on loop and just play. All right. Well, this is great. I'm really excited because I've got a lot of work I need to do within Simatones, and I'm going to be able to share it. So, real quick, this is a database of frequencies. These are the frequencies that are being emitted by my machine that they don't make anymore. They stopped making it over 40 years ago. We're not going to talk about why and all the conspiracy science behind that, but there's a lot of new frequency um, therapies that you can look into. But this is a very easy one to get into because you just listen to it from your phone or from your computer. Like I'm actually streaming it from my desktop. Sometimes I'll use my, not sometimes, all the time, I'll be using my tablet when I'm streaming to TikTok, which I stream to every day. And I highly recommend speakers. It doesn't have to be really fancy or expensive. Speakers or headphones, because the phone speaker, it sounds twangy and it just feels like the speaker itself is just not the best for, I mean, it's great for using, for talking and conversations, but not for something that's playing like this. Some of the phones will even cancel out some of the frequencies because I think it assumes that it's background noise, like white noise or some sort of, something's going on with the phone that's wrong. So here is Simatones, very easy to maneuver. You can do a search. So let's say I'm looking for ear. That'll give me frequencies that have the word ear or heart, because ear is in heart. So from here, you can just go to, let's say, heartburn and click play. Now, one of the things I just added is also a tone here, or a comments function. So, and it's, as you can see, there's some test comments. It's very new. I used to be a software developer before I became a conspirator, a conspiracy scientist. So I used to work for people. Like I was in corporate for like 30 years. But my last 12 years was as a software developer. So now what I'm able to do is still develop my own software, but not be in the like coding portion. I literally can guide and help with, seeing the bigger picture. And this is, I'm very happy with the outcome, because not only am I able to bring something that's no longer available, like you cannot buy this machine. When they sold it 30 years ago, it was 10,000. So it's called the Sima 1000, and it's got 700 frequency sets. It's called a commutation. And a commutation is 5 specific frequencies based on rife frequencies. Okay. A rife frequency is a single tone. So sometimes you'll hear a binaural beat where you've got a single tone in one ear and a single tone in another. And then it plays a different sound in your head, like it's resonating. There's a cavity, there's a space in between your brain that it plays a sound in. And that's the binaural beat. Now, when we're listening to Simatones, This is similar to what you may see online as isochronic tones. I don't even know what that really means, but you don't need headphones. Okay. You do not need like 1 and 2 over here. I put this on a regular speaker, regular Bluetooth speaker. I put it on the floor and it vibrates by my feet and it vibrates for the dogs. So it is, if you've seen any of my other videos, the machine itself was used for animals, horses, dogs, bears. If you're, a bear owner, who owns bears? Someone told me they have bear owners in Russia. But anyway, and there's a lot of frequency technologies and research in Russia still to this day. That's what I'm learning. But in any case, I am here to share with you what I'm learning. And the Simatones is available for you to subscribe to. You can access it anywhere online or from your phone. We also have an app. I don't really push the app as much because the website I think is a little bit easier. Now, the app and the website have the same exact tones. The app is only for Android. And with that, every time I come out with a new feature, it's free for app users, but then you have to re-download it. So that's kind of where I'm at. So I really, we're doing that, but I really am pushing the website. We have a subscription, and we also have a lifetime subscription. I've got almost 2,000 users. Okay. There's a lot of people that use Simatones. There's a lot of restreamers that are sharing this to their own audiences and healers that are using this in their own practice. So let me back up here. We just did the search. So one of the things I just added very recently is a way for us to leave a comment. See these comments? Some of these are still tests. I need to delete them. But you can see here, you can just go on here and play it. You can also see that there's comments, and this is supposed to be sorted by, I need to fix the sort on that. But then you're going to start seeing people leave comments like, they'll say, well, wait, hold on. That one wasn't it. I thought I saw a comment here. Oh, here it is. So other users are leaving like their affirmations. So here it says, I don't chase, I attract. What belongs to me will simply find me. I am the light. I am the love. I am truth. I am. I'm a limitless being with limitless potential in a limitless universe. Those 3 comments are not me. So what I did is I added a comment feature in Simatones so we can talk about Simatones, kind of making it into my own social network surrounding the sounds. Okay. It is sound centric. It is about the sounds. Now, the other thing I added about a month ago is playlist, the ability to create a playlist. This is so neat because you literally set it and then just play. So here's an example. I've got a playlist for the Blue Supermoon that we just had, and it's really easy to create a playlist. I'm not going to go into the super details right now, but as you can see, it could play all of this. So this is 10 minutes for each tone, right? And the playlist just skips to the next one. So I'm going to go ahead and hit play, and it's going to go to Aura Distortion for the first one. And then when it hits 10 minutes, it'll go to Energy, the next one in line. And it'll just keep going. So when you get to the very bottom, it'll keep looping. It'll loop back to the top. This playlist feature will allow you to really have very specific sounds for yourself, or again, for people that you're helping. This is used by other service providers. So for example, Monday, I love this one. This one has my liver, kidneys, adrenals, lungs. Here we go. It's really cute. That was Vital Life Force. Then it'll, again, 10 minutes later, it'll go to the 10 minutes. Okay, so I'm not sure why that's not. So one thing, sometimes it does pause for me because I'm live streaming at the same time I'm trying to stream the tones. So I am using up, like I'm double using up my internet. So when it does that, it's literally because my internet probably needs to be upgraded. But the point is, that's really cool. It's very easy to make a playlist, unlimited number of playlists. You can have, someone asked me if they can make a playlist and add all the sounds. And I'm like, why would you do that? But yes, you can. You can go to, so to add a sound to a playlist, I'll just go to back, for example. Let's say we wanted to add neck to one of our playlists. I just click the plus sign right here. These are all the playlists I've already created. So let's add a neck to bone. Here we go. Music added to playlist. Now, if I go back to my playlist right here, which was bone, let's look at that one. It should have neck, which I just added all the way right here. Super easy. Literally one of the easiest ways to just create your own custom sound set for you for very specific things. Now, this was a month ago. Okay. I'm even more excited. Literally, I can't stop. Okay. I'm going to pat myself in the back. Okay. I made a really neat feature and it's live tomorrow. I tested it today. And this is the ability for me to copy my playlist. So here's why that's so exciting. Okay. My playlist. So when I go to my profile, all these playlists, these are mine. I have a guidebook of playlists and it doesn't take that long, but it takes a good, I don't know, 10 minutes to create one. And there's like 50 playlists. Now multiply that out by the number of users. Let's say all 1,000 users wanted to add the playlist. That's 1,000 users times, what did I say? 10 minutes to add one playlist times 50. Long story short, that's too much stuff. Okay. My previous job before this, I worked I was a software developer and process improvement. Like, I don't want to waste time. If you're doing something over and over and over, look at how you can improve that process so that you can make it more efficient. So what I did instead, so at first I was going to release a list of the playlist and go, okay, you guys, here's the instructions, here's the ingredients, make your playlist. And that still would work. But this is way better. Okay. So now, as of today, or as of tomorrow when it's released, it's actually in my test link. I can't show you that though, because it was in my testing. But anyway, I can copy an entire playlist. So that means I can go to my Blue Supermoon playlist and hit a button that says share. And then when you log in to your Simatones, you're going to see explore all tones here, search. You've got the categories. You've got the video gallery that I know I don't have anymore in there. I literally have like 1,000 videos to make. It will be in here. And then here's where it says new tones, but right before new tones, it's going to have a playlist gallery. The playlist gallery is going to be all the shared playlists. So for your own playlists, you go up to your profile here. You go to your profile. Here's your playlist. You can just go and say, okay, I want to listen to Tuesday. What is my Tuesday? Lymph tissue, toxicity, inflammation. I mean, again, you can do anything. You can do anything you want with the 450 sounds we already have on Simatones. There's 700 that's going to be on there, way more because I'm actually adding more categories. I'm going to have one for animal sounds. Bees are really good to listen to when you're going to sleep. Dolphins for, feminine cramps or birthing even. I think they're good for labor. When my puppies were being birthed, they actually were being birthed to dolphin tones. But anyway, this is neat. I'm super excited that I can share this. And I know I kind of went through it fast, but it's easy to use. Like if you see something here that I just added, you're like, wait a minute, mental shock. Let's listen to that. Just click on it and then click play. That doesn't sound great at all. Mental shock B. Here we go. Okay, why do I like that one? Again, these are called commutations. I listen to a set tone set, like I listen to liver, kidneys, blood, immune system. I listen to eyeball tones, brain frequencies. Those are my favorites, and those are the ones I need for me. But there's a bunch, like mental shock. I kind of like this one. Why do I like that one? Anyway, I am going to end this stream. Yes, that's sciatica that you see. Let's listen to that. The other thing, okay, what else? I thought I added something else. There's like comments. Yes, there's a way to view all the comments that everyone's adding, but that should be live in our release tomorrow. So when you subscribe, and I do all these new features and new frequencies and stuff, you get them. Every one of our subscribers, there's no added cost to any extra, new features. I'm going to continue. I mean, there's probably going to be a point where I'm not developing, right? I don't want to keep developing because there's actually several other apps I'd like to build. One for sacred secretion. I want to have a sacred secretion cerebral spinal fluid calculator that helps track our monthly cycle for the brain, but we're not going to get into that right now. This is really neat. I'm excited that I'm here, and I guess it won't do. Am I on Rumble? No. Okay. So I'm going to figure out where I'm streaming to, but it looks like I am on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. I've never even been on Twitch, but I am now there. And I'm going to probably also stream to Instagram. I don't use it though. So I appreciate you for being here. Thank you for tuning in. And I think you can re-listen to this. So you can replay these. And our next streams, it's not going to be me trying to figure it out. It's going to be it's going to be, topic related. And we're going to be listening to frequencies instead of me kind of just getting all excited. So thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing. And if you want to subscribe to Simatones, go to simatones.com. Again, $9.99 a month. You get access to all these frequencies and all these features. And very soon you're going to have access to these playlists, because as I create the playlist, you literally will I'll share them, and then you will have access to those. Or you create your own. Again, you can just make your own playlist. Go to profile, add new playlist, say new playlist. It's really easy. Really easy. Now we've got a new playlist here. You see that? New playlist. Again, I used to be a software developer, so it needs to be efficient, easy to use, very simple. Now we just want to add it to that new playlist. Let's say I want to add spondylitis to there. Click the plus sign. All the playlists come up. There's that new playlist. Boom. Click OK. Now we're going to go and just so I can show you where it is. There it is, new playlist. You hit view. And since we only added one, it's just going to loop through this over and over. But now let's add another one, because that playlist with one, it doesn't really show you anything. Okay, arthritis. Let's add gout to new playlist. Here we go. Again, I'm going fast, and I'll do I'll probably create a video to explain the steps a little bit slower, but it is very easy to use. You add a new playlist, and then you go here, and then you click the plus sign, and you add it to that list. Now I'm going to go to all my lists, which is in my profile. Here's that. What did I add? What did I do? New playlist. Now we've got spondylitis and gout that we just added. So it'll go through 10 minutes of when it's done, it'll just go back and forth until you press stop. So that's another thing, is the playlist is also on loop. So gosh, I really love this. This not only has helped people really change their life. And I don't want to talk about healing, okay? Because some things we're not allowed to assume. but you are going to feel better. How about that? You are going to feel closer to your resonant frequency that is prime for your body. Every body has a prime resonant frequency, and every body part has a prime resonant frequency, meaning there's a specific sound for your liver and your lung and your, eyeball and the different parts of the eyeball. Speaking of eyeball, we were listening to that today because I am learning about the eyes. Eyes are directly connected to your brain. It's two sacks of liquid like floating around connected. It's literally, we're like a parasite here. This is a really good sound. I really like retina. Now, this background that you see where it says the retina is a thin layer of tissue, blah, blah, blah. I did that, but I've got to redo all these because it looks kind of like, it looks like pharmacy-ish. I don't want to say, okay, not pharmacy-ish. It just looks too like medical. I need photos. I need an image to depict like body part or something to help me visualize it. So, but with that, I'm going to end this stream. I am very excited that this works. And hi, Diney. I see you guys. I don't know where the chats are. Oh, this is on YouTube. Okay. Oh, this is neat. So I can see all of the chats in this same thing. And you can replay this stream. So this is great. This is actually better than TikTok. But I am still going to stream on TikTok. I've got a bunch of subscribers on there that are always supportive. Thank you for supporting our channel. Thank you for supporting our channel here on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch. If anyone's watching, am I twitching right now? I'm Twitchers. I need to see what, I don't even know. I just got to check it out. I got to check out what is on there. So with that, I am going to go. Thank you, everyone. I wish you the best. Thank you for subscribing to Simon Tones. And if you have any questions or comments or anything, let me know in the comments because I am making it a point to get back to people on these comments. Now, don't send me a message or a PM or a DM or an IM. Any of those. There's too many comments on the actual chat of the stream, and that'll be, I'll respond to it. So thank you, everyone. And simontones.com to tune in yourself. I'll see you tomorrow.